Well, y'all, this is my last one for tonight. Okay? I'm really into this, and it's talking about doing research right here, Big Judah is. And he's offering all the research that you could possibly want for a lifetime, just right here on YouTube. But he has his own website and whatnot. So he's offering it to you, the library, the resources. And every single time I offered information, the people I offered it to turned away. And he talks about that. So, this dilemma that I was going through with so called friends and people that I love or cared about and still care about, not cared, but kind of got into it, didn't know I wasn't supposed to get into it. Although my mom used to tell me, don't argue about religion. So, I'm picking up some new stuff here. And there's a reason I was led to this over time. So there's so much here, we could never read it all. So yeah, you do have to kind of go by faith, don't you? But it's here. And I know our people want to read it. It's other people that want to turn away and act like we're bringing up race, bringing up argument, bringing up we're just problems, the Negro problem. Well, the reason it started like that was because they set the whole system up. It wasn't us. They taught us language. They identified, labeled, the whole deal. You can't speak a language until you learn the objects in it. And they've changed the name of who we are. Negro. Well, we'll go through that later. Anyway, let you guys get this. Because this is current. And as a griot, I'm supposed to be on current events and history. Isn't that funny?
Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom were oppressed here in the Americas and worldwide together by the other nations. And if you don't know that, go do some research. I'm actually going to help you out with a little bit of it right now. I'll give you a little bit of it, and then hey, you can do some more research on your own. I got plenty of videos. You can scroll back, and you can find a lot of this information. You can go to the website bigjudah.com. There's plenty of books there that you can go ahead and you can study, read, print, whatever you want. There's notebooks that you can print, and you can go through all these notes that I've had for years, and you can check those notes out as well. So if you want to chase after the Most High, He's given you the opportunity to look at the other alternative information and search it out for yourselves. And really, at this point, that would be my number one priority. Because you already see that this world doesn't have much more to go.
And Deuteronomy 32, that's the one.
And see, that's why you got things like this. Putin is Satan in human form, says priest, as firefighters is in battle to save Kharkiv, and patients treated in corridors. They've got to talk about people right now as if they're the worst things ever, because they refuse to look at their own history and look at their own past and look at the things that they've done.
Say that King one more Leopold time.
Killed over 10 million people. Mm-hmm. But see, those were black people, so it didn't matter. But he's going to talk about Putin, Satan in human form.
Speak on it.
But they will not look at their own history and think of the millions and millions of people that they've been responsible for killing. But that's because they try to make it seem as if everything in prophecy is being fulfilled right now, because they don't want to look at their past. They refuse to look at their history. This is the example of the true bones coming back to life of Ezekiel 37, the valley of dry bones, Most High's chosen people, after they've lost all of their heritage, lost all their information, being reborn and brought back now. This is the prophecy you're seeing being fulfilled right now on Baruch 2 and 30. The Most High shows the people being awakened, okay, in the lands of their captivities. The other nations have done a great job of just hiding all these prophecies from you. This is why the Apocrypha is so important. And if you want to know the Most High, you need to get yourself an Apocrypha and study on your own. Because a lot of those scriptures are going to be key in order to open the Bible and understanding for yourselves. And if you go back and get the notebooks that are on the website, I go through quite a bit of those scriptures years ago. You see, they're coming up with these videos. This one popped up yesterday. It's pretty funny, but hey, it's true. They are hiding our past. Well, we're going to talk about that. Whose past? They're hiding the whole world's past. That's why no one knows who they are. They're hiding identities. They're hiding the past. Ancient archaeological secrets, okay? So, they're coming up with a lot of these videos and things like that. Pretty interesting, all right? This was sent to me by a brother right here, and I wanted to say thank you so much for sending this to us, sending this to the nation. Excuse me, sorry. Take a look at the top left. I'm not sure if this one came from the brother 432 The Drop, an old map. I'll give credit to, I'm not sure where this came from. The brother shared it with me. I wanted to share it with you. But look what they used to call America. If you look at the top left-hand corner, India Superior. You got India Superior right there.
So Christopher Columbus was coming to India.
Was talking about coming to the Indies. They were not allowed to come. They knew there was an India Superior, but they knew they were not allowed to come here to the fourth part. There are old maps that actually had places like that. India Superior, America, right here. They knew where they were coming. You got, look at underneath it. You got India right there again. Okay, you got Florida. You got all this different stuff right there. All right. So you got India Superior right there up top. All right. So we're gonna check out some more information right now.
Antarctica's right below.
They knew that
South America.
India's wasn't just one. More information, that's been hidden. Real quick, I'm not gonna read all this. I'm gonna let you see the information for yourselves. Christopher Columbus's Book of Prophecies. Let Christopher Columbus tell you his story from his own mouth, not secondhand information. You can read that stuff there at the bottom. I read this one in the last video. He prospered me in seamanship, supplying with the necessary tools of astrology. Okay, but he knew that he was fulfilling prophecy. If you look at the bottom, you can see he's talking about Hebrews, okay, 1 through 5. All right. The next part right here. This is huge. Okay. Yet the outcome will be the fulfillment of what our Redeemer Jesus Christ said. And he said beforehand, by the mouth of his holy prophets. And there is every reason to believe that this other prophecy concerning the voyage to the Indies, it'll be the Indies Superior, okay? India Superior, will become manifest. They'd already been to the other Indias. So they knew that there was another one, India Superior, they had not been able to get to. And they knew they were going to get their opportunity to come here. So again, prophecy concerning the voyage to the Indies, okay, will become manifest. And being sure of what we hope for, okay, if what has been said does not suffice. I offer as support the Holy Gospel, in which Jesus stated that everything would pass away, but not his wonderful word. And with this, he said that it was utterly necessary for all that was written by him and by the prophets to be fulfilled. All right, so you got 16 right there. Okay, he knew which prophecies he was fulfilling. I offer as support the Holy Gospel, in which Jesus stated that everything would pass away, but not his wonderful word. 16. So take a look. Luke 21:33. And what you got to do is just read around it. It's just going to let you know what they knew they were going to be able to do when they got over here. Rape, rob, murder, destroy. They knew exactly what they were coming over here for. Luke 21. They skipped down to 33. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. It's written in red. These are Yahweh Shai's words. So let's just skip on up. Don't take Hawaii, you Hawaiianize words and accent, and vain, only read a little itty bitty bit. Okay? Let's see here.
I'm going to pause it right here, you guys. I'm going to pause it right here. And if you want to get into the whole video, you know how to find it. I shared with you out of this one so far what I wanted to share with you. How to get a hold of Big Judah. What books are available. The main thing is, you will find people that turn away from the information that are in the church. And we have people so stuck in the church. And I've often wondered, why would we be in one book 7 days out of the week? Same book, day in, day out. Not things we need. Math, science, all the different things that we need to make a community. But no, it's the same stuff over and over and over. Especially in churches that go 7 days a week. I mean, really. And then you look at the history. I love museums. I've been to Huntington Library. If you get a chance to go to Huntington Library in San Marino, this man, Mr. Huntington, donated it to the city. And it has handwritten Bibles. And he has a library that has wooden ladders that are on rollers that go all the way around, and only scholars are allowed to use those books. As Big Judah is saying, those books are not allowed to the public. I don't know what all is up in that library, but that one's right here in California. And there's Hearst Castle. Hearst Castle has a lot of things, artifacts and whatnot, so they did go get this stuff. Some of this stuff hasn't even been labeled and inventoried and put together at Hearst Castle. Last time I was there, that was 20 years ago though. Okay, now I just want to encourage you to follow along here at the channel. I'll be picking up things that interest me, and I share these kind of things with my kids because I am looking at these current events, as you guys have seen, and now things are starting to make sense. When you're watching live in action, 2 sets of history being written in the news today. One they call fake news. The other one, you got one side saying they're the truth. You got the other side saying, oh, don't believe what you see. Don't believe your own eyes. All right, now. Let's see what can be shown, taught. I mean, these photographs, pictures, writings. Wow, they're great. Also, I found a free library. It's called the Free Internet Library. So you might be able to find books and videos and things like that for free. All right, it's the CaliGriot. Peace out. And thank you, Big Judah. And I just don't know what else to say. Good night.